the derivative of zero constant. First, we must know what are constants. Constants have an exact value or amount. For example, the counting numbers such as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. Another example is pi. Getting the derivative of a constant is easy. You just must know what are constants, and when you see that the equation you are given is a constant, its derivative is 0. For example, number 1, y is equal to 3. We all know that 3 is a constant, so its derivative is equal to 0. Number 2, y is equal to pi. As I've said earlier, pi is a constant, so its derivative is equal to 0. 3. Y is equal to square root of 3 plus pi. 3 and pi are constants, so the derivative of this is also 0. Even though 3 is under the radical sign, still it's a constant, so its derivative is 0. Derivative of a power. This rule is used when a number is raised to another number. Its equation is x raised to n is equal to n times x raised to n minus 1, wherein x is a variable and n is the exponent. For example, 1. Y is equal to x squared. X is the variable and 2 is the exponent. You just simply bring down 2, copy x, and then subtract 1 from 2, which is 1. So the answer is y prime is equal to 2x. Number 2. Y is equal to 3x raised to 3. We will multiply 3 to 3. So it will become 9x, and then subtract 1 from 3, and it will become 2. Y is equal to 3x raised to negative 2. You will do the same thing. Negative 2 times 3 is equal to negative 6. Copy x. Subtract 1 from negative 2, so it will become negative 3. Since you cannot have a negative exponent, you will do this. You will bring down x raised to negative 3. So it will become negative 6 over x raised to 3. Number 4. Y is equal to cube root of 3x squared. You will change this to this equation. 3x raised to 2 over 3. And then, you will do the same thing. 2/3 times 3 is equal to 2. Copy x, then subtract 1 from 2/3. It will become negative 1 over 3. Since you cannot have a negative exponent, you will bring it down. 2 over x raised to 1/3. General power rule. It is used when the whole equation is raised to a number. Its equation is n times the equation raised to n minus 1 times du over dx. Or simply, the derivative of the equation is equal to n times u raised to n minus 1 times du, wherein n is the exponent, u is the equation, and du is the derivative of the equation. For example, y is equal to 2x plus 2 raised to 2. To answer this equation, you will follow the formula. So you will bring down 2, copy the equation, and find its derivative. So its derivative is 2. Because this equation is 2x raised to 1. You will multiply 1 to 2, it will become 2. Then x raised to 1 minus 1 is 0. X raised to 0 is equal to 1. So 2 times 1 is equal to 2. And then, this is a constant. And as I've discussed earlier, the derivative of a constant is 0. You will combine this 2 to this 2. So, the equation will be 4 times 2x plus 2.